Hi, I'm Casey Hudson, and I'm world building a city in space for my Drifting Amalgams universe. Here's how I'm transforming world building questions and real science into a community of space stations. I've just started writing about a fictional space station for my Drifting Amalgams universe, and I want it to be as real to life as a city in space can be. So I've been asking myself questions like, what are people on the station eating, and how are they drinking and breathing? I expect that I'll decide that much of that's recycled, but who supplied those resources in the first place? And why? Just as importantly, where do parts come from to maintain the vessel, and how are repairs and upgrades carried out? A lot to think about, but worth detailing for a more engaging narrative. For a bit of realism, I'm looking at how the space stations in my Drifting Amalgams universe are resourced. As with many of the technologies I fictionalize, I look to real world examples. Turns out, the International Space Station has a really interesting system where they bring the initial store of breathable air from Earth, then they use electrolysis on the recycled water to produce more oxygen. I like this recycling system for a fictional space station because not only does it require space station residents to be aware of the on-station resources, but maintenance and sabotage are potential avenues for conflict in my narratives. Very interesting possibilities here. Because Umfacrump Nation is a confederacy run by the military, their stations are imperative for space vigilance. A mission this big requires that these science fiction space stations be bigger and more permanent than our present-day space observatories. Big enough even to function as a system of orbiting states. Like the International Space Station, these stellar states can construct and repair their own equipment, like solar arrays and probes, but they need to requisition military resources to complete their builds. They also need military permission to file orbital plans or risk having satellites shot down. Until next time, keep creating.